remember, remind yourselves, index is this part here. This is index. Okay. And this part here, we call it, just remember, content. Okay. So we're going to change the document to remember inside content. To remember, remind yourself. So right now it says, I don't know what it says, home. It should say home, not homes. Remember, if it doesn't want to refresh, click, select Control F5. So what I want to do is, whenever I click on something, I want to change the content of the division, content division. Okay. So we're going to go back to side menu, and we need to add events, on-click events, to the to the options, to the menus. Now, I can only add them once they are added to the document, once they exist on the document. So as you can see here, I am creating the side menu with the icon, the label, the option, whatever, and all of that. The ID, I'm sorry. What I need to do now is access this element, side menu, option, and whatever the ID is, and assign an event. But I have to do that once the elements, in this case the fragment, is already in the document. I cannot do it here because it would say that they don't exist. So I have to do it afterwards. So what I'm going to do is add, well, actually, event handlers. That's what they call. And I do have to go through the options again. And I'm going to do the following. I'm going to access the element. Again, the element must exist on the document, but it already exists because I already added them. It has to have this specific ID that I gave it. We're going to add an event listener. And remember, in this case, the event listener asks for two things. One is it's asking me for the event, which in this case is a click. And the second is the actual action that's going to take once you click on the menu. So in this case, we're going to create an anonymous function. Remember, anonymous functions, we just have the function with no name and an arrow function. And we do this. And we're going to go change menu. Actually, change content. And we're going to select, we're going to send every item as a, sorry, forgot. Why did I erase the URL? This is going to be home.html. Shoes.html. I think it's gear.html. Okay. So those are the URLs that I'm going to add to this one here. Okay, so copy those.
Got it.
Just give me a second. Okay, so we have that. I can actually close. Okay, can't close. Okay, so we're going to send option option.url. We're going to send it as a argument to change content. We actually don't have the method change content, so we're going to do it. Let's change content of content, but and we're just going to display it for now. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. So we're actually gonna, oh no, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, so we're gonna test it. And right now it still should not change. Actually, what happened? Control F5. Ah, a little error on 964. Whoa. Stay there. My mouse went crazy. My computer went crazy. There, stay there. My computer is crazy. Let me wait for it a little bit. There we go. Okay, 964. Okay, I forgot the S here. By many options. So we should display the URL. And once we click, we should close out the menu. So we're gonna go to toggle side menu again. let me just remember if we remember that I said that options loaded meant that the options in the list were already loaded, so we wouldn't have to load them again. So no, actually I did put it down here. It's down here. So what I'm going to do is toggle menu, side menu. So it closes again. Ah. So again, once I select it, it should close again. Okay. Open it, select it, and it closes. It closes again. So now that I have this, what I have to do is go get this document, home or index or shoes or stores. Okay, so I have to, the way I'm gonna go get the page, actually, we're gonna use a fetch. But I need to know where it is, the whole page where it is, because I have to put the whole location to go get it. Okay, so first I need to see what my current location is. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to display it. So for instance, my current location, this is the home folder for my website. So this is my current location. I'm in HTTP localhost 8080 SPA/. Obviously, you have a different location there, but I need this part. Okay, so now this is our current location. And the requested URL would be that current location plus the URL. Of course, we don't have to do it in 2 pages, in 2 lines of code. We can do this. Oh, sorry. we can do it in one. Didn't actually display it. So this is the page that I want. So I'm going to do a fetch. We've already done fetches, right? Sorry, I was thinking something else. Yes or no?
In this code or
Yeah, in JavaScript.
yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, we did it in to get the API.
Yeah, I think we did it.
So this is a fetch, but instead of going to get an API, we're actually getting another page. So right now, if we go home or shoes, gear, or store. I'm sorry. I think store went to the wrong place. Actually, went to the right place, just at the wrong. Before we can close out. And as you'll be able to see, once we do this, the element, the whole HTML document, is going to be like if it had the shoes. So as you can see here, content shoes, right? Got it? Got it. Okay, we're gonna in every, for instance, shoes here, we're gonna display the actual shoes. Okay, since the class is called framework, we're gonna use libraries. In this case, we're gonna use Bootstrap. So let's download Bootstrap. And incorporate it to our page. I don't know, did I go too fast? Yeah. No, if you notice, I just went into, again, here, Bootstrap, getbootstrap.com, download CSS and JS, download, and it's being downloaded. I actually only want the CSS. I only want Bootstrap. You can use, I believe, this one or this one. And let's add it to the index. Let's see if that's all I need. So I'm going to go, for instance, to shoes. And here, since this is going to be part of the whole index document, I don't actually need to create a whole HTML document. I just need to create a normal table. And actually, if you want, copy this part here. Is from getting started content tables. Let's see if that works because I don't use Bootstrap.
Professor, did you just copy one bootstrap?
Yeah, but I'm trying to get the yeah, just the bootstrap.css. But I'm trying to see why it's not. We're still going to choose here. Hold on. I think I need to delete the for today's browsing data. I hate when that happens. I'm deleting the browsing data from my stuck. There you go. Okay, so I just deleted this one, bootstrap.css. And here in Bootstrap, you can have do a couple of things, add to the table. Again, I don't use Bootstrap. I remember a couple of things, but for instance, if you change it to let's say, table dark, uh, you can do that like that. And you can go through this. There's one for when you select an alternate. For instance, table striped, I'm sorry. I think it goes striped. Like that. And just look at everything that you can do. You can do, like, for instance, you can hover over them. Okay, got it? So in your project, I am going to allow you to use Bootstrap CSS. Again, it's just a well, it's a library, and we're just using the CSS part. And you can go through a whole bunch of stuff that you want here. Selects, different ways to do it. Inputs, checkboxes, whatever you need to use here. Okay. Right now we're using a table. So we're going through all the different ways that you can style a table. Okay. So again, as you can see, this table, in the case of the choose.html, I only have the part that goes inside the content. So if you see the full document, you're going to see that is the HTML with everything that we added in index, everything that we have in index, plus in the body, in the content division, we have the table. So since it's part of the document, welcome back. I'm trying to get Postman to wake up. He doesn't want to wake up. Okay, any questions at this point? Yes, no.
Not yet.
Are you awake? I'm talking to Postman, not yourself. Okay, I only have 18 participants. There we go. Okay, you did the API for brands and shoes and stuff like that, right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's supposed to be um, shoes. Oh, come on. Sometimes I hate Postman. Shoes, API, shoes. Half an hour later. Ah, I didn't do it. Only you did it. That's good. Why didn't I do it? What happened here? Why didn't I do the back end here? Okay, I'm gonna get one. Just to show you, I'm gonna use one from last. No, I can't do that. I'll use one from mine then. Let's see if this one still works. Ah, come on. Uh, What happened to? Oh, I don't have my SQL running. There you go. Still have an error. I don't have the database anymore. I changed computers and I should have done that part, but well, let me find. Let me try this one. Ah,
Interface.
what is going on here? Where are all my APIs? Let me run the database for call center again. You're gonna use the one you did, but I didn't actually do it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. Since I didn't do it, I only asked you guys to do it. I left it at this part here. It doesn't really matter from this side. If I connected database or not. So I'm quickly going to create like a really ugly JSON object. Something quick. Okay, again, doesn't really matter if it's in the database or fixed. The only thing I want to do is from the application, I want to get this API. Okay, so for that, what we're going to do is, yours is prettier. What we're going to do is we're going to use services. Services, the term comes from frameworks and stuff. I use it in Angular. So let me show you a diagram in Angular how it works. Something simple. What's wrong with my computer? No, that's not gonna help. Well, okay, so a service is basically just a function that's gonna go to the API and get the information. Okay, so we already have a folder called services. Let's create one. We're gonna create a little bit more code, but simpler. Okay, so we're gonna create a file called shoes. Shoes.js. And that's gonna be a service. Okay? And then we're going to create a function. Now this function, I don't think we have already, we use export functions. This function that we're going to use is going to be, so the keyword export, that means that we're going to be able to import it from another JavaScript file. So we don't actually have to add it in the index. And this async function means that it's gonna go get the information. Once this is done, then it's gonna return something. Okay. We're good. Here, for now, we're gonna put the whole URL. Now you're gonna put your URL to get the shoes. Actually, I think it's the same one. But later on, we're gonna modify it to configure it because we don't want the whole URL here. Well, let's do that right now. Services, we're gonna create a new file. Let's call it config.js. And we're gonna do something really simple, export. Ah, so we have this. Again, export so we can read it from another JavaScript file.
Professor,
Yes?
um, the word sport only work in one folder or in
The
the
what
whole
part?
and the word sport and the thing that you're doing right now
No,
is
it
on.
works for everywhere. This is just that a JavaScript file and can export something so you can import this in another file. But it has to be a module, like we did it the other day.
Oh, I get it.
Okay, so here we're
Thanks.
gonna change it to, first we need to import it. So in this file, ah, okay, so we're importing the variable. Did I write it that way? I wrote it incorrectly. Ah, the variable API URL from config.js. Right now it's a little dim and grayed out because I haven't used it yet. So here I'm going to use it. And then you should be able to see. Ah, no wonder. You should be able to see that I'm using it. Okay, so something very simple there to get the shoes. Config ends with a slash, so this one should not have it anymore, just the controller. Okay, got it?
Not yet.
Okay, so that's it for services. Here in JS, we're also going to create shoes, but in JS. And here in the shoes HTML file, all the way at the bottom, we're going to add our modules. We add it down here, so we make sure that the document is rendered. This one is rendered before we actually run the script. Okay? Okay, let's go back to shoes, not the service. But we're going to import the function from get shoes and we're going to create a function. Okay. We're going to just do that part right now. A second here. Let me try something here. I'm not sure it's going to work. Give me a second. Don't type it yet. You just need to change something, check something. just to make sure if this, to see if it's easier to do that. I think I need to get this map also. Where was I? Oh, that's not working. I wanted to load it that way, but um, it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to do it here inside menu. So this is where I get the document, but I need to get the event. I need to execute, where am I? Let me close a couple of them. Shoes, not this one, side menu, and choose JS. No, but not this. This is a service. Oh yeah, this is the correct one. So I need to invoke the init shoes function. Fortunately, there is a function that to execute a way to execute a function when you know the name of the function. For instance, shoes. But it doesn't work with modules. Only works with normal JavaScript. So I have to do something like this, but obviously that's not going to always be the case. Depends on what I'm using, what I'm opening. It should be. Failed to load module script server shoes. Which one? This one didn't like it? No, not that one. I have it there. Oh. Oh, forgot the JS. Ah, come on. We're here. JS. I'm not supposed to go to JS for that. We're here. I have to go here. Didn't have to go anywhere. Ah. Why is it not, doesn't it like it? And I think it is this one that's not liking it. It obviously says in issues is not defined because I haven't imported it. Oh, config is the problem. That little thing. Okay, so as you can see, I can execute initializing shoes, but I'm not sure that I can actually initialize them, that I'm actually opening up shoes. So like I said, normally Windows, I'm sorry, JavaScript allows you to do this, but unfortunately, not for modules. Yep. Or this. So what I have to do is check which of the elements did I actually select. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send the ID, the option ID, as part of the the method, the arguments. So what I'm going to do here is add an init method to all of them. No, actually, no, I can't do that because it's going to be the same. And here, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this. Not going to look nice. Starts with 0. Well, the only one that I have is shoes, so it's the one. So it's not very pretty, but I yet to have to find a better way to do this. I'm still looking. Undefined. Oh, ID. Okay, so it's initializing shoes. So again, this part is not very pretty. I'm going to try to find a better way to do it. But as of now, this is what we have. Okay, so we send the option ID as an argument, and we use it. Now going back to shoes, I want to get the actual shoes. So I have the method get shoes, which I'm about to use. Huh. Where is the error here? Oh, forgot the function. Ah. to convert to JSON because I forgot to put the opening bracket, curly bracket here. I fixed it, so now it has a curly bracket, so we should be good. Because I cheated. I didn't do my homework. Okay, so now you have your shoes there. Let me know if you are able to get them. Again, let's go through the changes that I did because I did a couple of them. Side menu, we added this part. And for now, this part. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't hear you. Can you talk a little bit louder? Okay, again, what happened is in my backend, I forgot to put the curly bracket, but that's fixed. You shouldn't have a problem because you actually did the work. So here in the side menu, remember I added the option ID to the event, and I did this, which I don't like. I need to find another way to do it. And obviously, I imported that function. It issues from shoes. Okay. So once you have that, we have the service, which we already did, which is just this part here. And we have our shoes file. Our shoes file has the init shoes method that's being executed here, which was imported here. And very simply, it is just taking the information and sending it over to show shoes. If data status should work. Oh, data dot shoot. So you have the shoes there. Got it?
Yes, got it.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to trust in you again, not too much. You have shoes here. And, well, guess what you're going to do?
On the database.
Okay, so this part here, you're not going to put it fixed. You're going to take the shoes that you're reading here. The shoes that you're reading here and putting them here as a template. This would be the third time that you did do this. The other time you couldn't do it with the menu. Try to do it this time, okay?
Okay.
Think you can do it? Do you guys think you can do it? Yes, of course.
We're gonna try.
I'm gonna say like Yoda. What does Yoda say about trying?
About what?
Trying. You know who Yoda is, right?
Yeah, from Star Wars.
Yeah. Do or do not. There is no try. Any questions?
No, Professor.
No, Professor.
Okay, then do it for next time. See you. When do I see you? Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday.
Okay, see you Tuesday.
See you,
Professor.
Do you need to see the code or you're good on everything? Want to take screenshots or something? Very good.
Yes, I got it.
Got it.
Okay. Then do it for whatever it is, Wednesday, whenever it is.
Okay.
Got
See
it.
you, teacher.
Understood.
Professor.